Hello, this is Sabika Syed and welcome to the print headlines. Trump-Modi discuss keeping Strait of Hormuz open amid West Asia tensions. US President Donald Trump spoke with Prime Minister Narendra Modi today, with both leaders stressing the importance of keeping the Strait of Hormuz open. US Ambassador to India Sergio Gore said the leaders discussed the ongoing situation in the Middle East and the need to ensure stability in global energy routes. The call comes a day after Trump announced a 5-day halt to planned US strikes on Iran's energy infrastructure. Modi outlines India's energy strategy amid West Asia crisis. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the government is procuring gas and crude oil from all available sources. He warned that the ongoing West Asia conflict could have serious global consequences. India is pushing for de-escalation and reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. The Prime Minister stressed dialogue and diplomacy as the path forward. Congress slams Modi's Rajya Sabha statement on West Asia. The Congress criticized Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement in the Rajya Sabha on the West Asia crisis. Jairam Ramesh called it a prepared text full of self-praise. He said the opposition was not allowed to seek clarifications after the speech. The party accused the government of avoiding accountability. The remarks have added to the ongoing political confrontation over the West Asia issue. Lok Sabha Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi attacks PM over COVID reference in Parliament. Rahul Gandhi criticized Prime Minister Modi for referencing COVID-19 in his West Asia statement. He said the Prime Minister has forgotten the tragedies of the pandemic. Gandhi also alleged that India's foreign policy has become overly personalized. He termed it a universal joke internationally. The remarks further escalated political tensions. Rahul Gandhi opposes Transgender Rights Amendment Bill. Rahul Gandhi criticized the Transgender Persons Amendment Bill 2026. He called it a brazen attack on constitutional rights. Gandhi alleged the bill undermines self-identification. He also claimed it imposes invasive procedures. The Congress has strongly opposed the legislation. Mamata Banerjee flags EC rubber stamp controversy. Mamata Banerjee alleged that a BJP seal on an election commission document raises doubts about its neutrality. She termed the development a political conspiracy. The West Bengal Chief Minister called for opposition unity and she rejected the EC's explanation of human error. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin questioned the centre's readiness for the West Asia crisis. He said preparedness cannot be outsourced to citizens. Stalin asked whether the government was ready to protect people. He raised concerns over leadership accountability. Supreme Court limits scheduled caste status to Hinduism, Sikhism and Buddhism. The Supreme Court ruled that only Hindus, Sikhs and Buddhists can claim scheduled caste status. It upheld an Andhra Pradesh High Court decision on the matter. The court clarified that conversion to religions outside those listed in the 1950 presidential order results in loss of SC status. This includes conversion to Christianity or Islam. Delhi High Court rejects Lalu Yadav's plea in Land for Jobs case. The Delhi High Court refused to quash the CBI FIR against Lalu Prasad Yadav. The plea also sought dismissal of multiple charge sheets filed between 2022 and 2024. Justice Ravindra Dudeja dismissed the petition. The case will now proceed in the court. Delhi court sentences Asiya Andrabi to life imprisonment. She was convicted under UAPA for conspiracy and anti-state activities. 2 associates were also convicted earlier. The case relates to terror-related offences and the verdict marks a significant development in the case. Delhi presents Rs 1.03 lakh crore green budget. Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta presented the 2026-27 budget with an outlay of Rs 1,03,700 crore rupees. She described it as a green budget. Gupta said the city is undergoing a transition phase and she criticized the culture of freebies for slowing growth. India says petrol, diesel stocks sufficient despite crisis. The government said India has sufficient petrol and diesel reserves. Officials confirmed steady domestic production of LPG. A major LPG shipment is expected to arrive soon in India and authorities are monitoring supply chains closely. Harish Rana, the first Indian allowed passive euthanasia, dies at AIIMS. Harish Rana, the first person in India to be granted passive euthanasia, has passed away at AIIMS Delhi after being in a coma for over 13 years. The 31-year-old had been in a vegetative state since 2013 following a fall that caused severe head injuries. Earlier this month, the Supreme Court allowed passive euthanasia in a landmark judgment. He had been shifted to the palliative care unit at AIIMS shortly before the ruling. Iran appoints new National Security Council chief. Iran appointed Mohammad Bagher Zolghadr as the new secretary of its Supreme National Security Council. He replaces Ali Larijani, who was killed in an Israeli airstrike. The appointment was approved by top leadership. Zolghadr is a former IRGC commander. Israel-US strike Iranian energy infrastructure, Tel Aviv hit. Iran fired fresh missiles at Israel, causing damage in Tel Aviv. Israeli and US strikes targeted Iranian gas facilities and pipelines. The attacks included sites in Isfahan. Iran denied that negotiations were underway despite reports. Pakistan steps up mediation efforts in West Asia conflict. Pakistan's Army Chief Asim Munir reportedly spoke with US President Donald Trump. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif also held talks with Iran's president. The discussions aim to mediate the ongoing conflict. Reports suggest diplomatic back channels are active. Taliban releases detained American researcher Dennis Walter Coyle. The Taliban-led government in Afghanistan announced the release of American academic Dennis Walter Coyle, who had been detained since January 2025. The Taliban Foreign Ministry said the decision was taken in observance of Eid al-Fitr, following an appeal from his family. US jury begins deliberations in Meta child safety trial. A jury in New Mexico began deliberations in a case against Meta. Prosecutors alleged the company misled users about child safety. The trial included testimony from experts and whistleblowers. Meta, however, has denied the allegations. Airlines cancel flights as West Asia conflict disrupts travel. Global air travel remains severely disrupted due to the West Asian conflict. Major hubs like Dubai, Doha, and Abu Dhabi have seen closures. Tens of thousands of passengers are stranded, and airlines are cancelling or rerouting flights. Amir Khan's film Sitare Zameen Par will stream on Sony Live from April 3. The R.S. Prasanna directorial released in theatres last year. The platform announced the date with a promo, and the film is expected to reach a wider audience online. That's all we have for you today. We'll be back tomorrow with the latest.